Taking a live look outside from the Mission Ridge camera, and yes, it is a gloomy, damp day, but not quite as chilly as it was yesterday. Here's meteorologist Cedric Haynes.
Good afternoon, Latricia. I'll tell you what, that's the small improvement that we have out there. As the temperatures have definitely been on the increase really since yesterday afternoon. In fact, it was in the lower 40s at about 4 or 5 o'clock yesterday, and we actually warmed up through the evening hours, so our high temperature was actually at 11 o'clock last night. Now let's look at the radar right now. You can see this is the 2-day rainfall estimate, and you can see pretty much a wide swath across the area of at least picking up about 1 inch of rainfall, but many areas have picked up anywhere between 1.5 inches to over 2.5 inches of rainfall. In fact, you can kind of see the bullseye here setting up over northeast Alabama, so Jackson, DeKalb counties, the big winners, and also over towards Walker and Catoosa and even portions of Whitfield County is probably the big winners there, picking up over 2 inches of rainfall. And again, this is so far because we do have more rain on the way. The good news is it's going to be more scattered and not nearly as steady and heavy as what we saw on our Monday. So let's show you the radar right now, and you can see again, we've got some areas of green showing up on the map here. Most of this activity is fairly light, but still, as you get into some of these brighter areas of green, you're seeing some decent downpours coming on through. But notice again the scattered nature of this activity. So it's not a widespread swath of heavy rainfall moving in, just scattered showers. And that's going to be the trend as we go throughout the rest of this afternoon. Future scan, taking the radar, projecting it out about an hour, shows us again this activity moving from southwest to northeast. So even if you don't have rain necessarily on the radar, you're probably going to be seeing some mist and drizzle that will continue to develop out across the area. So this front was down to our south yesterday, has now made its way off to the north, taking the more widespread rain with it off towards the north as well. But with this high pressure to the south and east, it's still going to be pumping in plenty of Gulf of Mexico moisture. So for us, that means we're going to still see off and on chances of scattered showers as we progress throughout the rest of your Tuesday. Here's the hour-by-hour kind of breakdown of things here. Again, cloudy skies, but notice we're not talking about constant rain symbols like what we saw yesterday, just some scattered showers or periods of showers throughout the day. We may see it give a taper off a little bit by the evening hours, and then more activity redeveloping as we go into the overnight hours, and that will be the general pattern over the next couple of days. Futurecast kind of paints that out. Again, some scattered spotty showers out there for us through the rest of today. Here comes our next widespread swath of rainfall. That front to the north slowly oozes back down towards the south. So it's kind of wobbling back and forth across the region. That will bring the chance of rain back to the area as we go throughout your Wednesday, but it'll be off and on, scattered in nature, but still plan on having some rain around for the next couple of days, including for your Wednesday. Again, even heading into your Thursday, this front goes back to the north. So again, the best chance of rain will shift to the north, but we'll still have a chance of a few scattered showers in. And overall, we'll be waiting on this cold front on Friday to move through to kind of help clear this at least stagnant air mass out of the way. So as we look at your temperatures, you can see, look at the warm air surging north. We're still kind of stuck in this cool wedge, but you can see just to our south, mid to upper 70s, not too far away. So eventually that will start to move our way. In fact, you can see how the wedge kind of erodes over the next 24 hours. And then all of a sudden that warm air is allowed to surge to the north into the Tennessee Valley. So our temperatures will likely start to warm up as well. For the rest of this afternoon, we'll go with high temperatures into the 60s across the area. Again, overall should be a nice and warm afternoon compared to what we saw yesterday. We're down into the 50s as we go throughout tonight, and then tomorrow we're back into the 60s across the area, mid to upper 60s, I think, across the region. 68 degrees again for us as we go throughout. That should actually say 63 for your Tuesday, 68 on Wednesday, and then 70 on Thursday. And then notice here we'll see slightly cooler and drier weather for the beginning of the weekend with more widespread rain chances by Sunday.
Okay, we're in that wet pattern. Thank you so much, Cedric. Well, Local 3 News is partnering with the Hamilton County Office of Emergency Management again this Thursday to program weather radios. We'll be at the Academy Sports Store in Hickson from 2 until 7 p.m. on Thursday. Duracell is giving 3 free batteries to anybody who donates 3 canned goods to our Share Your Christmas food drive.